Mic check a 1 2 a 1 2. Hey everybody, I hope I sound well. Hi everybody. I got a new microphone and I wonder if you can tell the difference. So let me know if it sounds better, please put a 1 in the chat. Can't tell the difference, sounds 2. Sounds terrible, sounds put 3 please in the chat. Just to kind of let you guys know, I did get a microphone and I'm really thankful to someone and some ones in the tribe. Thomas tripped on a nickel. Hi buddy, great to see you my friend. Peace and love to you. Tony Zampano will be there. She'll be there. I mean here, she'll be here. If I come on live, Tony Z will be here. She's our godmother. Shh. I said too much. Cheers, Tony. Hi, Flag City Parts. Hey! Look up the 2021 kilo giant panda coin by the Ivory Coast Mint. All right. Mr. V Rose, what's up, cuz? I knew you couldn't wait. Spudley, g'day, g'day. How you going? What do you know? Come striking light. Andy Resnick, good to see you. Aha. Take on me. Andy Resnick, take me on. Andy Resnick, I'll be gone. And I'm not going there. Hi, Andy Resnick. It's good to see you again. It's like 3 times in one day. I like it. All right, let me see if Patty Ferguson. I'm not sure if our stream will come through the mountains, but I thought I'd say hello and blessings to all before I sack out. Thank you, Patty. All right, let me get caught up and we'll see what has happened. Hi, Storage Bandits. Hi, Paula Widner. Bigfoot Silver, my favorite Yeti. Hi, Yeti. Oh, man. We got a star-studded crew. 1, it sounds better. It sounds better. It sounds better. Hi, Trina Cirque. It sounds better. Well, I think this deserves a song. Honey, they said it sounds better. Hi, Kino Mine. All right, we will sing a song. Mean one, I think you're slick. Hi, mean one. Well, since it sounds better, I'm going to play Ripple because this is really a favorite song of mine, and it's by Jerry Garcia and Robert Hunter of the Grateful Dead. And you could probably hear her getting into some snacks or something, and you'll probably hear a lot more of what's happening in the Can household now, but you take the good with the bad. And if my words did glow with the gold of sunshine, and my tunes were played on the harp unstrung, would you hear my voice come through the music? And would you hold it near as if it were your own? It's a hand-me-down. The thoughts are broken, and perhaps they're better left unsung. I don't know, I don't really care. Let there be songs to fill the air. Ripple in still water, when there is no pebble tossed, no wind to blow, reach out your hand. If your cup is empty, if your cup is full, may it be again. Let it be known there is a fountain that was not made by the hands of men, and there is a road. It's no simple highway between the dawn and the dark of night. If you should go, well, no one may follow. That path is for your steps alone. Ripple in still water, when there is no pebble tossed, no wind to blow. You who choose to lead must follow, for if you fall, you will fall alone. If you should stand, well then who's to guide you? If I knew the way, I would take you home. La da da, la da da da, la da da da, la da 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 da, la da da, la da da da, la da, la da da da. La da da da. Hi everybody. Now I can just chill, and I felt like once I had the new microphone I gotta play a little song, and that was a little song. It's called Ripple by the Grateful Dead, and I thank you for listening, and I thank y'all for being here, and yeah, it's been a fun weekend. It's been a fun day, but something the Tina, the coin and big. Oh, I missed somebody too. Dennis Featheringham. Dennis, hi Dennis Featheringham. I think I missed you. I probably missed a few people, and if you're just chilling and watching, hi everybody. It's good to see you. Trina, the coin and bigger, that sign behind can. This is from Rochester, New York. What's up, Mr. Soup? Apollo Beer, Tam O'Shanter Ale, American Brewing Company, Rochester, New York. True vintage, good douche. Fetching young man. Gotta mix it up every once in a while. Can't always have a record album behind me. Or I could, but I don't always, I guess. So there was something that happened like an hour or so before I decided to go live, and I was walking home from the store. And it definitely, I just kind of wanted to check in with everybody, because I'm going through stuff too, and trust me, like there are people in the world that are tense and like intense, and I'm not talking about like camping, and I've been pretty mellow this whole time about stuff, but we all have like these times where it's just like, whoa. And so what was happening is I was walking home from the grocery store, and somebody like I had the green light, and I was walking in a crosswalk, city street crosswalk, and this person saw there was the person at the okay, so here's where I was walking, and there was somebody stopped right here. They were waiting to turn right, but they were waiting for me to walk. Well, this person came from, and they passed this person in my crosswalk as I have the green arrow, to they passed the person because they weren't turning right. This person was going straight, or they were turning and they were just waiting for me so they didn't run me over. And the person like took it upon themselves to fly around that person and not even stop and do a California roll, as we call it. In California, you kind of stop if it's a right turn, but it's a yield. You know, I'll just say it the way it is. That's not what they did. This person, and it was dusk. It was like just when the sun was going down, and they almost flattened me. I almost like literally went. If I didn't have fast, just be glad you had fast reflexes. I think of Jeff Spicoli from. Hi, Steph. Great to see you, Steph. Sells stuff by the seashore. I thought of Jeff Spicoli. I was like, oh, can just be glad you had fast reflexes. But it was one of those moments where it challenged me, and I was like, and I did, and I don't go looking for trouble, trust me. But I also was like, it was one of those times where it was like, and he laughed because I yelled out something at him, and I was like, dude, you don't see me, and something like that, and he like, blah blah blah, and he kind of just, I could tell his tone, and I heard, you know, I can't remember or paraphrase what he said, but it was one of those things where it was like, and then so I kind of just watched, and all I did was I watched, and then this dude, he was in such a hurry to break the law and almost kill me in the crosswalk where I'm a pedestrian. And then he like pulls right off to the side and he goes into the grocery store that I was just in. And hey, Late Night with Bull. Hey, what's up, Dove Season? And I turned around and I went back to the grocery store. And I'll just say, like, I did. This is where it really is like, I was challenged, and I think like we all get challenged, and it's what do we do with it? And I confronted the dude, and I was like, you almost ran me over, and you know exactly what you did, and then he started to kind of just do this like, I'm a rich prick type thing to me. And I dropped my groceries, and I was like, I'm right here now. And I don't like at all that what you did to me like almost killed me, and he didn't expect me to do that, quite honestly, and then the manager came over, and I was like, well, I just told him what I thought of what he did, and he didn't like it, and so I'm ready to leave now. And I turned back around, I grabbed my stuff, and I left, and I walked right out, and they saw me. They saw that I paid for everything. I'm holding my damn groceries in both my hands, but as I reflected back on it, it was like that could have gone south really quickly, and it was just like, and it's not the way to deal with it, and so, like, truly, I realized that like I have something still to like work on, and that's really just kind of understanding that like I don't have to make everyone fair. Like I don't have to make, you know, the world fair, because the world is not fair. and trust me, and I get it. And that's why I'm able to kind of just be real with everyone, that like I get tested too, and I'm not gonna, and what's that line of like standing up for yourself but also looking for trouble. I wasn't looking for trouble, but I definitely wanted to stand up for myself. Was it worth it? Probably not. Did I take it maybe a little too personally? Probably so. But when he like just had that just nonchalant, like, I just don't care attitude, I was like, well, I'm here now. Do you care about me now that you can hear that I'm a real person, and that you almost ended what I'm here to do? And that was kind of that mind, fill in the rest, fill in the 4-letter word of what it was, and then it was like, well, I'm not here to, you know, do vigilante justice, and I'm not here to do anything like that, but never take groceries to a gunfight. See, and I was ill prepared, right? Bigfoot. So it was like that kind of like challenge though, where it's like you're in the real world, and it's like, what are you gonna do with it? And honestly, like tonight I don't think I handled it in the best way, and I hadn't like really been doing anything. I went out to get some food. I was like, then I almost lost my life on the walk home, and I know, and I'm trust me, I'm really aware of like how dangerous it is. It's more dangerous to be a pedestrian and walk than it is to be in your car, because I don't have bumpers. I don't have a cage around me that's steel. I still go from 0 to 160 way too quickly. Thank you, Dove. And I don't want that for you either, because it's not a fun like thing. And I can usually like really temper it, but he was close, and he laughed about it, and that's the whole thing. I was like, man, like that. I got to respond to everyone, and then we're gonna move on. Bull. I take groceries everywhere, says Trina. Groceries will be our pseudonym for our pseudonym, yeah, for packing heat. I pack my groceries everywhere I go. We'll have to expand on this one. We'll expand on the groceries. I don't even think I can do that with my fingers. I had a jocularity bag full of canned goods. Hi, Nick's coins. Probably good you confronted him. He may just have saved a child's life. Too bad it could have been resolved more calmly, though. I know, and that's I think that's where the fairness comes in, Andy, and I wanted to be safe, and thankfully I had fast reflexes, like Spicoli said, and I don't know. I don't want anyone to be hurt, and I didn't want to hurt the guy either. But I didn't like that he was okay with being nonchalant and hurting me. And there have been two really horrific crashes in Los Angeles lately, and one of them was from a nurse who went through like flying in a Mercedes from Houston as a nurse, and I don't know what her story was either. I don't know any of these people's stories, but it was horrific. And then the other one was Anne Heche, and they're not far from both of those places are not far from where I live. And I mean, I live in Los Angeles. I live around like a lot of gnarly things happening, just to be quite honest with you. But what I wanted to really get at, and to summarize it all, is that I'm still finding a better way. I really am. I'm trying to find a better way of handling my own emotions and how I deal with people, how I deal with the world around me, because I only have responsibility for my half. And I said this the last live stream, and it's again, it comes up where I just have to remember to remember. And I think I want to remind all of you, remember to remember, because that half, that was like 60% my half and 40% this guy's half, because the 60% was my half plus 10% of, and I'm just putting it lightly, of society, because I wanted to save everyone else from this guy's like recklessness. He was just reckless and didn't care, unabashed recklessness. And I was like, so I felt like, in that regard, I was a little bit more swayed to like to stand up and to do something, but at what cost? And that's kind of, I guess, where I wanted to do it for the greater good, to stand up, because it wasn't just about me. I don't think it was about, I don't know, just people getting away with like thinking that they could just do stuff and not have any repercussions. And he was surprised. He was. But I got a new microphone, and we're going to talk about that now. Hi, Lady Bluegrass. What's happening? She's a maniac, maniac. She's Nick Coins. Hippie birthday to all of the Leos. I support the people who were born. I like that you were born. We had a little party on Thursday night, and this Thursday we're gonna have just a get together, and the following Thursday on the Coin Tribe auction we are gonna do the Coins for a Cause, and it will be fun. It will be a big auction. I got 2 turntables and a microphone. Where it's at? Take me home with my elevator bones. Born in East LA. I was born in East LA. How's that, Late Night with Bill? That was a fun 80s. I have some interesting stories about Mr. Chong. I have not met Mr. Cheech, but I have met Mr. Chong. He's a golfer. He goes to the grocery store, the said grocery store where I almost lost my life tonight. Paula Widner, 1986. Her birthday is August 15th. 15. I love saying that. That's my favorite. 50 and 15, I think, are my favorite numbers to say. 15 and 50. You'll pick up on it at my auctions if you come to the auction ever. Flag City and I will be. Oh, I will be soon, but I saw. Oh, I thought I would stop in. Oh, that tripped me out. I thought you were talking to me, but then Nick, you were saying that I saw that you saw I was on. Hi, Mr. Big E. Good to see you. See, groceries. I love that you guys have this thing. You could talk about anything, and I don't have to be involved. I'll sit back for a minute and just enjoy. Oh, and this is... Some people just like to hear my voice, and I know that I could be talking about underwater basket weaving, and it soothes people. It puts them to sleep. It makes them feel a certain way. I don't have any control over it. But what I do have control over is the people that I don't have a lot of control over this either. Anyways, I did my first poll, and my first poll was on my community page, and if you haven't taken the poll, go ahead if you feel like it, and have a dance. Can I tell a story again? I didn't hear the first part. Nick, are you kidding, or do you really want to hear the story? And which story do you mean? The one at the grocery store? Because let me know what you... I won't tell any more than just the story. I won't respond to any more of it, just because I don't want to go back down that that alley. But I've been to your auction. It says I took a break. Trina, I'm listening. See, there are so many different conversations that I am trying to keep up with. And okay, so the beginning of the story for Nick was I was leaving the grocery store, and I was walking as I should in my crosswalk when it was green. The man says walk. And somebody kind of jetted out, and they were impatient, and they just basically broke the law and almost broke a lot of bones in my body and maybe my life. And so I almost got ran over, and it was really close. But I went back and I confronted the guy, and I don't think I handled it in the best way. And so it was like a growing experience. And that's really what happened at the beginning of the story, I guess, Nick. But then I was talking about talking, and some people fall asleep to my voice, and I can talk about underwater basket weaving, and then I forgot what I was talking about. So but I like that all of you can just chill with each other in the chat and not have to worry about what I'm talking about because oh, that's what it was. It was the poll that I was doing. So I did a poll and I said A, B, C, or D. What do you like or what do you enjoy most about the Can Can channel? What do you enjoy most? And if you enjoy anything, and you can either choose to, say something or not. And I think A was the live auction, B was live music, C was the people in the chat, and D was the lounge. And overwhelmingly, the people who have voted so far said C, that they love the people in the chat, and that's what I really wanted to point that out tonight, and that's my cheers to the tribe and cheers to people in the chat that's really the I like bringing together a bunch of I brought the party to me. Like I'm used to going out and partying in Los Angeles or wherever I live. I like to have a good time. I like to let loose and just there have fun in the moment. I like to go see live shows. I like to go see live music and go see art exhibits, and I like to do things in the moment, and I haven't been able to very much lately, so I wanted to bring the party to me, and that's what I've done. I try to just mix it up and mix it up with music, mix it up with coins, mix it up with stories and real life stuff that happens to all of us, and that's honestly like that's the gist of it, like with me, and I'm not used to hanging out on the internet, quite honestly, and those of you who have known me for the last 2 years, they know that, but I'm really not used to hanging out on the internet, and I don't, it's not my nature to go seek out socializing on the internet, but I do now, and that's when I say I get a wild hair, and I do, I get a wild hair, and I want to hang out with you all because I like you all, and that's the thing that I like that most people said. They said, C or 3, that they like that there's so many cool people in the chat, and I feel like that's me cultivating that, and if that's me being like omnipotent, I don't mean to be, but I've fiercely protected the people that I believe in, and this tribe, and I don't just need anybody to hang out with. I need and I want good people to hang out with. So, cheers, good people, and thank you, tribe. And I love, that like Steph has come, and like, we've, and people go and they support Steph in her community, and it's all community. I mean, we're all just people. Like, there's not coin communities, and I mean, I understand, like, and it's not in a divisive way. It's just, you got to understand, like, okay, we're more into coins, we're more into collectibles or reselling and this and that, but there's also just that kind of like, wow, there's that commonality of like history involved in these pieces that Steph will sell, and there's like history in these pieces that Big Silver Bullion, Chief, what's happening, I see you, that he pours, and I have some Chief pours from Big Silver Bullion. It's Aunt Orta, if you ever knew Aunt Orta on YouTube, that's Big Silver Bullion. And SC Stacker, I've gotten great coins and deals from him, and I want to be surrounded with good people like everyone in the chat, and so, and I also don't tolerate. I have boundaries that like I guess I was explaining tonight in my real life, and I wasn't joking about that. I came home and I was heated, and I talked to Mrs. Cancan about it, and I don't want to just, and I said to her, I don't mean to be a volcano to you and just spew stuff when I come home, but I needed to, I needed to just like decompress. And when I worked at the hospital and we had a code gray or a code green or whatever the code was, where basically it's like we need like human power, and we need the security, and we need, you know, somebody's in distress and dangerously in distress. Hey, oldies and goodies, good to see you, Uncle Al. And when those times would come at the hospital, like it was gnarly sometimes, and you needed to kind of like trust the people around you, and trust in yourself. But a lot of times too, my biggest thing was like, I want to de-escalate people with my words. I don't want to put hands on anyone, because putting your hands on someone, whether you're bigger than them, smaller than them, whether you're giving them a shot, whether you're putting them in restraints, it's the last thing you ever want to do to somebody, in my opinion. And so whenever I worked, like I made it clear, like I'll like try to have this conversation with people as soon as they walk on the unit, because as soon as they walk on the unit, then it's like, hey, I'm Can, I'm, you know, a counselor here, and I'll be here, you know, many days while you're here. I know it's kind of different being in the hospital, and you know, I'd find a way to like connect with them and say, you know, if you need anything, I'm here. And then I'd walk away. And then when those times came when they were like irritated because they came out of their treatment planning or something, and they didn't get smoke breaks, or they didn't, you know, get discharged, or they had a difficult family meeting, and you know, then they would trust me. I'd just be like, instead of them like, you know, flipping out and just like, you know, trying to hit their doctor or something, they'd come out, I'd see that they were upset, and I'd be like, let's go to the walk to the window or something, and let's talk, you know, let's have a chat, and just like diffuse it. Let them know that like somebody cares, and like they'll just listen to you. And a lot of times you could de-escalate them, and I got to remember that in my own life now, that like I got to de-escalate myself, and we all do. Like we all have that responsibility to just, you know, choose to react, or to add fuel to this like fear thing that's happening. And I want to check myself every time I get to this place tonight. So thank you guys for just kind of like chilling with me. And like sometimes it's about me, sometimes it is, sometimes I'll go on because I need a little like charge, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So, you know, and I'm learning, and that's the whole point too, is I want to learn, I want to get better, I want to like be calmer, like no matter what. And I don't just think about these like concepts, like I try to live them. You know, it's one of the quotes I love from Louisa May Alcott is that I'm not afraid of storms, for I'm learning how to sail my ship. Well, I'm still learning how to sail my ship, and I want to be that calm in the storm, because the storms are always going to come. But it's like, you know, how am I going to deal with these storms when they come? And tonight I was like, I don't know, I got through the storm, but I definitely like, I didn't handle that storm that great. Awesome, Al. I will check it out. If one of the mods can find oldies and goodies, please, if you don't mind, I would love to have oldies and goodies channel put in, and he in the chat, or in the yeah, in the chat, please. And he did a video of some. He just bought some coins from me from my auction, and I thank him for doing that. But he's a good friend of ours from the Durbans. I know him from the Durban auction, but I know some of you may know oldies and goodies from the coin community because I've only been around for about 2 years. Not reacting to BS is a skill. Yeah, it is. And I'm kind of like picking up on the things in the chat, and like I said, I didn't want to go down the rabbit hole again with it, and Nick asked me, and but I will be honest with you and say, like, yeah, it sometimes it is about me just kind of needing to decompress. And when we would have like I don't know if I finished the story. When I worked in the hospitals, decompressing after, like, we would have a takedown or something, and sometimes I couldn't work it out with my words, or nobody could, or it's just, that's just the nature of it. And so things got like gnarly, and we'd have to take them down, and we'd have to, shots and 5-point restraints, not just 4, but one across their body as well, and take everything out of the room because they'd be like violently flopping like a fish out of water, and it, and sometimes people got hurt. I twisted my ankle, people got, I won't get graphic, but we needed as a staff in the hospital to, have this kind of time with each other, and how could we do things better, like, strategize, but also comfort each other. And they're both important when something like that happens. And if you don't know what something like that is when it happens, then, like, I really hope you never do, because it's life changing, and I challenged myself to do 2 things that I talked to my parents about it. I talked to people that, I was always afraid of hospitals, and I was always afraid of big cities. And what did I do? I moved from my hometown to the West Coast, and I live in one of the biggest cities that, there is. And most of the time I've lived in Los Angeles, I've worked in a hospital. So I've done the 2 things I was most afraid of doing. I live 3,000 miles from my family, but I always wanted to live out here. When I was joking about Spicoli earlier, that's one of my favorite movies, Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Like, there are many, many, many layers to me and what I am, and kind of what I represent. And this is a painting that I did, if you've never seen it. This is down the road from where I grew up in upstate New York. And that looks like where I grew up. And now I live, pretty close to the beach. I don't live in fear. I get paranoid sometimes, but I don't live in fear. And I don't want anyone else to. I really don't. And when I'm talking about, like, great people and beautiful people being around me, like, I mean that. And if I care about you, I really, like, I don't want you to suffer. And I can't control that. And I'm only responsible for my half of our relationship, but I want the best for you. and even the people that have done me wrong, I don't want ill will towards them. I just don't want to hang out with them. That guy tonight that almost ran me over, I didn't want to hurt him. If I would have punched him in the nose and he started crying or whatever, or he punched me in the nose, and, like, it's not going to make either of us feel better. You know what I mean? So it's like, but I wanted him to understand, like, dude, get off your high horse. And sometimes people just need a punch in the nose for that. I don't know. The world is a violent place. I'm not a violent person, but I don't want to talk about punching anymore. I'm going to read the chat. My sister does that same work. I had a friend teach her the self-defense to help her handle serious situations that have come up. Yeah. Yeah, and self-defense. And in a way, I think I probably was like trying to attack the guy tonight. And I didn't mean to attack the guy, but I wanted to send a message to him. You know what I mean? Awesome oldies and goodies. The matchbook you sent me, very familiar, especially from colonies. I'm glad, Uncle Al. Yeah, I always try to find something that I can surprise people with, and Can joins the UFC. No. I'd be like that Patty guy, though. I don't watch... I really don't like to watch that stuff because it makes me a little, like... There were times in my life where I wrestled and I did a lot of that type of stuff, but I'd be like that Patty guy. I'm like really lean and like just kind of like I don't know what that guy's name, Patty something or other. You can fact check me. All right, it's too hot in this. I thought it's still it's the damn summer here in Los Angeles. I was chilly in a different room in the house, and now I'm like, much better. Crusher can. I know some people. I was talking to one of my friends, Big Silver Bullion, and they were like talking about the same thing, and I was like, I understand. Like I used to kind of have that feeling, and now I'm like, I just don't anymore. Everybody changes, or everybody's different. I don't know. I don't care about it. Like, does it? Two people willing to like, Hey, stop. Two people willing to, go toe to toe, good on you and earn money and, have somewhat good safety precautions. I need a poncho like Clint Eastwood. I think of the song by Clint Eastwood. Well, I'm happy, I'm feeling glad, I got sunshine in a bag, I'm useless, but not for good, not for long, my future is coming on. I'm happy, feeling bad, I got sunshine in a bag, I'm not useless, not for long, my future is coming on, is coming on. Are you talking about It's Pat from Saturday? It's time for androgyny. It's just Pat. I'm not sure what I was talking about, Big E. Again, there's many different conversations happening. I'll send all 7, aka Snow Train, to you to become the killer Kankan. Snow to Train? Wait. Track 7. I know somebody was asking me, I think it was Mr. V Rose. Track 7 Brewing. Left eye, right eye. Double IPA. I thought he was talking about... I thought you guessed my beer. That was crazy, Flag City. It would have been crazy. It wasn't. Could have been. Thanks, bud. I gotta practice for tomorrow. It's not all that hoppy, mean one. I prefer them hoppier, but I'm still having fun. I drank this orange beer, wanna make it clear. I'm So happy that you're all chilling this got a brand new microphone. Came from Paul's spare time. And I got some donations from other people. Yeah, that's super fine. I want to tell them it's gonna go to the channel. I'll probably get a new... Oh, there's Heather's Chubby Hubby. I'll probably get a new camera. And that's what I'll do with the extra money. Or bestowals. Hi, Heather's Chubby Hubby. I called him the other day. Heather's Chubby Hubby takes showers, apparently. I don't want to, like, say too much about his personal life, but Heather's Chubby Hubby's, he takes showers. Because I called and he was in the shower. Full disclosure. Good on you, Heather's Chubby Hubby. Can we give Heather's Chubby Hubby some, like, love with the hygiene? How about that hygiene, Heather's Chubby Hubby? Heather's Chubby Hubby Hygiene. HCHH. Heather's Chubby Hubby Hygiene. PLT HCHH. Good night, Nick's Coins. I love you, sweet maniac. She's a maniac. Hold on. She's a maniac, maniac. They don't want to see that. Actually, maybe some of the women do. Some of the men, I don't know. Whatever. Whatever you want. I don't care. I'm on my couch. What can I do? Anyways, good night. I hope to see you tomorrow night if I didn't scare you off, Miss Maniac. Just because. What a night, Stimpy. All this learning makes my head, like, tired. But it's worth it. I wanna get better. I wanna learn a better way of dealing with myself. That's really what it boils down to. It wasn't about dealing with anybody else. Chickadee, check yourself before you wreck yourself. There's, a lot of these old adages, they make sense now. They were warning us. It's HCHH what the doctor gives you to prevent seeing coins in your sleep. It sounds like preparation HCHH. It sounds like you need to sit on like a donut or something. I don't mean to joke about anything that is uncomfortable. Kanken, it was Christmas today when you got the new... Oh, no. It was the I know what you mean. Then tragedy struck. Remember Christmas. Yes, it was the microphone, Trina Cirque. But I get your meaning, and next will be the camera. But Trina Cirque, thank you for the perspective, and yes. Today's your birthday, Steph? Hold on. Or get punched. It's Steph sells stuff by the seashore's birthday today. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. I'm just glad you were on the other day when I bought that lot and didn't even bid intentionally. Mimo, like, trust me, I get it, and I never, like I say, want anyone to get, like, stuck with something that... Because I don't know people's, like, financial situations, and, like, you were just trying to help, and the content creator in that, instance, the Durbans were just, like, overwhelmed with BINs, and you get that, and I got that, but I've also, like, been there where I don't have that type of money to, and that was a big lot. That was over $100, and trust me, dude, like, I just, that's where the other mods come in, and this is really what I want to say about that. And thank you for recognizing that, mean one. But hi, Simhi Free, good to see you. Welcome. But that's what I want to recognize in my chat first of all, with like the Heather's Chubby Hubbies, the Mr. V Roses, the Tony Z's, the Steph, the Gypsy Wolves, the Nix Coins, the people who don't run the auction, and then the people that run my auction are Spud Lee and Mary Belisle and Rhonda Tolliver. But the other people that are modded that I trust, they they keep that type of homeostasis, which means basically they keep that good vibe, mean one, going in the chat, and they want that, like, uh, they'll post, not just post links, and they don't work for me. Nobody works for me. Trust me. Everybody's volunteering their time, their their vibe, everything. We all just volunteer everything. I don't pay anybody anything. I'll give people gifts at times, probably not as much as I should or could, well, could. I give different kinds of gifts. I'll call and check in on people, or I'll, do other things. But I've also given silver to mods and things like that. But those are the intangibles, I guess. Mean one, and other people that the other mods, or the other mods do in the chat. And so in the Durban auction, for example, Oz is paying attention, and Oz will ask me, "Hey, can you help? I go get some coffee, or I got to pick up my daughter at the bus stop." Absolutely. So I'll step in. But when I'm not modding, the actual stuff, calling the auction, I pick up on things, in the chat that people, questions, or I also pick up on nuances and patterns of behavior. And I knew that wasn't, you weren't in the pattern of, for some reason, mean one, that told me that you weren't bidding. I knew that you were trying to help the other person. But Joe saw it as a bid, or a bin, a buy it now, and so I let you know immediately, like, and I would have let the Durbans know, like, no, it wasn't, and they would have said, okay, no problem, can thank you, I understand, and mean one, you're exhumed from that, or But those are the things that I try to do, but I also have learned from other people that they do, and there are many great mods in the coin community that do things like that for the content, the channel host, provider, I guess. Hey, David Cannon. Rock on, my friend. So I'm just glad someone else saw it for a good story. Yeah. And I think that it really, all it does is, and I want to take myself out of this equation, but and I do, because I don't need or want the fanfare. The mods that do that, though, that just kind of keep that kind of respect for the people that are in the chat, and the respect for the host, that, or hosts, uh, that's important. Things get, missed, and you don't, I don't like people that take advantage of, oh, they said this, or and they try to catch them in something when they're overwhelmed, and it's like, well, you said, like, 50 and everyone else is paying 70. And it's like, I just don't, to me, I don't like that type of opportunistic stance when people do that. But I also I don't like when people are trying to help somebody, and then they think that, I'm trying to bid or buy something, and I've said too much. There's a really pretty song by The Grateful Dead, and I haven't played it all the way through, I don't think, ever. Somebody can maybe, I don't know, check my facts if I'm wrong, but it's called Althea. Hi KK, I'm gonna try it out. Told Althea I was feeling lost, lacking in some direction. Althea told me upon scrutiny that my back might need protection. Told Althea the treachery was tearing me limb from limb. Althea told me better cool down, boy, settle back, easy Jim. You may be Saturday's child all grown, moving in a pinch of grace. You may be a clown in the burying ground, or just another pretty face. Maybe the fate of Ophelia, sleeping and perchance to dream. Honest to the point of recklessness, self-centered in the extreme. Ain't nobody messing with you but you. Your friends are getting most concerned. Loose with the truth, baby, it's your fire. But baby, I hope you don't get burned. When the smoke has cleared, she said what she said to me. Gonna want a bed to lay your head and a little sympathy. There are things you can replace and others you cannot. Time has come to weigh those things. This place is getting hot. You know this place is getting hot. Told Althea I'm a roving sign. I was born to be a bachelor. Althea told me, okay, that's fine. You know, now I'm bound to catch her. Can't talk to you without talking to me. We're guilty of the same old thing. Yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's called Althea. There's a steel train coming through. I didn't talk to Shroom Day, but I know that he's on his way back. Heather's chubby hubby. I don't know if he's back yet. I could probably find out. It's late on the East Coast. Hi, Carrie Z. Oh, what happened to my birthday song? I got squirreled. It sounds good? Nice. It's raining and I'm getting the... No, bad again. Alright. Patty Ferguson, I love you, sweet sister. Take care, be sweet. Get some sleep. Stay dry. Good to see you, Carrie Z. Good to see you, Kin Mine. Simhi Free, welcome everybody. KK. Glad that you're all here. Alright, I gotta... I can't remember the damn song. This is the easiest damn song to learn, but I gotta remember it for this last time. It's not gonna be the last time. Happy birthday. See, it comes right up because I've searched it so many times. Alright, this is for Ms. Steph. Today is her birthday and I only have an hour and 7 minutes to learn this damn song again. Just kidding. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Miss Stephanie. Happy birthday to you. That's still not right. Alright. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Stephanie. Happy birthday to you. I think it's the way I'm singing it, but that's the best I can do. I can sing it a cappella or I can sing it with the guitar. I'll give you one more choice. I'm not going to say chance. It's your own birthday. I'm not going to give you an ultimatum. I'm going to give you a choice. Good night, KK. Take care, my friend. Have a blessed night as well. I don't know. I'll wait to see what she says. I don't know why this song is so difficult for me to learn on the guitar. It just is, has always been like one of these hiccup songs. I'm also not a very good guitarist. I've told people that many times, and especially people that watch, that now that I have a nice microphone, I'm sure it sounds much more awful. as if it didn't sound awful enough. Now it sounds much more awful. In highlighted, terrible, beautiful sound. Here's how terrible he really sounds. Hey, Thomas Buckley. What's up, brother? Hi, Deborah. Thomas, I meant to send you I think I told you in a live stream. I was sending you something from my mailbox place, and they were like, have him send it the way he always sent it. I send you a self-addressed stamped envelope. Self-addressed stamped envelope. Thank you, Simhi. I like my t-shirt too. It was a gift from a very special person in my life, and I like t-shirts. I'm going to bed. Have a transmission to remove and rebuild before doing burnouts on Friday. I gotta talk to this Flag City guy. I love you, Flag City Parts, man. Have a good evening, sleep well, and I hope that transmission lift. Those are difficult, I've heard, in terms of car stuff, but you're the homeboy, man. Thank you, Flag City, for being awesome. Enjoy your burnouts on Friday. Sent you a package. Thank you, Jack. I still got to give you I got to give you the address, the mailing address. Don't worry, I will absolutely give it to you. The person understands too, I'm sure. Maybe they don't. Maybe everybody's mad at me. They're all going to be mad at me. I have taken care of all my responsibilities, though. All these things are extras. Sometimes I have a lot of extras that I have to take care of. Been a long time since I played that song. You guys are gonna hear it so much more now. All right, I gotta be careful. Lesson learned. I'm learning a lot of lessons tonight. Only play songs that you know until you... Actually, from now on, because the microphone's going to pick up everything. Did you say we only have you for another hour? Have me. Have me. No, I didn't say anything about a time limit. I don't think. But I don't even know if I have me. I'm not sure if you have me. I'm just playing. I think I was just saying I need to learn my songs better before I go on with this new microphone, because it's picking up everything. Does this really sound different? Heather's Chubby Hubby, I gotta ask you. You will be my litmus test because Heather's Chubby Hubby said that from the very beginning, I can't hear you. I just I have to turn my volume up really loud because I can adjust it. I can make it louder. How does it sound? Tony Z's hanging out punishments, handing out punishments. I don't even want to know what's happening in the chat. Maybe I do. I'll come back and read it tomorrow, or I'll forget. I don't know. Sometimes I do both. All right. Thank you, Thomas Buckley. My man. The volume is still low. All right. That's what Steph says. She hangs out a bit. I'll put it higher if Mr. Heather's Chubby Hubby says so. I wanna scoop, baby, scoop, scoop-a-doop, scoop-a-doop, scoop-a-doop-a-doop. Here I go, here I go, here I go again. What's my weakness? Scoop. Or coins. Okay, then. What's up, Scoop? It sounds better though when I blast it. The master of disaster, the blaster of sound speakers and sound waves. Steph sells stuff by the seashore. Your sound is clearer, but I still have you at... It's clearer. Okay, let me turn it up. Let me turn it up to 8 or something. All right, any different now? How you doing? All right, I need to work on that. All right, does it sound any louder? I'll see. It's still kind of in my way, shall I say? But it's close. It's close to me. Much louder. All right, cool. Or maybe not. Sorry, I should have given some warnings. Better. All right, cool. Yes, good. That's way better. Just turn down my normal volume. We figured it out. I'm getting some static. I'll never be perfect with everybody. Louder. All right. Louder. Louder. Like night and day difference. Okay, cool. Well, I'll keep it at this. I'm not going to change a thing. Woohoo! Can-Can's got a new experience. Yay, team. Trina Cirque says she's one of our tribe mates. She lives in Moines, Des. I'm just kidding. I don't know if she knows. I don't know if she lives in Des Moines, but maybe. She floats like a feather. See me says, it's not me, Rose and Heather. I think she's, or he's special. It looks like a dog in the Avatar. It's not a creep. It's not a weirdo. It's a doggo. I wish I could pet it. I just was done dog sitting this last evening. It was this really cute dog I'm gonna show you right now, and then I'll get back to the song. His name is Wookie. And I'm not kidding. I'll show you what he looks like. I think I have a picture of what he looks like. But I'm not sure. I might have deleted it. I'll find it in a freaking second. I sure hope. But I gotta close this other thing out. Hmm. Well, I think I might have it in here. Oh, here he is. Yes. That's Wookie. Look, I got my Smashing Pumpkins. I got my Late Night with Smashing Pumpkins box set next to him. I got my Late Night with Bull. I've got, I don't know, some sort of knife. I got my elephant behind him. But that's Wookie. Oh, what's up, Wookie? He looks like Benji. Yeah, he kind of does. His name is Wookie. His name's Wookie. He looks like Benji. He's one of our favorites to dog sit. Aw, cutie, I love his ears. Says set him free. Whoa, oh, he is so cute. Says Trina Cirque, I have to agree. Trina Cirque. He's a bit of an Irish wolfhound mixed with a terrier. He's really bargain special. Wish I could keep him, but he's not my dog. He is our friend's dog. I'm so glad we could take care of him. It was so awesome. It was so awesome. I'm gonna need a minute. I'm gonna go clear up the morning dew. Walk me out in the morning dew, my honey. Walk me out in the morning dew today. I can't walk you out in the morning dew, my honey. I'm gonna start singing to this damn microphone. Like it's not my inspiration. My inspiration is further that way. She is my inspiration. She is sleeping in her bed. She's my inspiration. I'm gonna be near you. I'm gonna be by your side. I'm just looking for a little Indian head or a wheat scent. Do I have any? Alright. You got a Lincoln head scent. I can't find anything else. I'll give you a topic. Crunchy or smooth peanut butter? Hey everybody. Oh, I want to see if you. What do you think about this 1916? I think it's a lamination. I don't want to persuade anyone, but that thing right on his head up top, and also his face looks like it's kind of falling apart. Hi, Victoria Roman Carter. How are you? All right, let's look at this. Look at his head. It's going through we. Looks like worms. It's a 1916 worm. I mean, it might be damage that has been like the thing that I can think of is that something hit it and it spread. Ballpoint pen attack. Yeah, so that's the only thing I can think of if it's not a mint error, is that if it's after damage, after mint damage, like something hit it. But it looks like there's extra material. I don't know. And then his face right here. Hold on, let me show you where I mean. I'm thinking it's lamination because then his face right here, looks like there's something happening. But that obviously is the thing in question. I feel like it's a lamination, something or other, because it just looks like extra material. It's a 1916 Philly, and that's like some big old, like, I don't know what that is. Like, it's a chunk. Can I put a piece of paper in the crack at all? Let's check. Scoop. Let's investigate. Hey, David Devine. What's happening? Good to see you, David Devine Broadcasting. Oh, I don't want to put my finger on it too much, but... Alright, hold on a second. It's... I'll do it with that finger. It definitely has like a ridge to it. Yeah, I mean, if that's what you're asking, it definitely has a ridge to it. That is absolutely like a ridge. And it's covering part of the W in we. And a little bit of the E. Hard done by Penny, but lived through World War II. I know, it's a 1916 Philly wheat cent. It's just one of those ones where it's like, I don't know, something could have hit it really hard though and made it like splay out, because there's enough material on his head to do that. So I feel like it's after mint damage. I always get bad news when I try to ask, and trust me, and I know that they have to send out bad news, because I love Coin Q&A. I was just looking, and Paula and Shannon are good friends of mine. I don't know the other people personally, but I know that they're incredibly down with coins more than the average Joe. And I appreciate their input. I might have to send it, or send it to Wexler send it to Wexler or something, because send it to me and I'll see if I can pop it up with a chisel. Anyone got a Dremel that they want to try to like just flip it right off of his head, because it really it takes away from the beauty of the coin. I would rather just have his head, intact, and if somebody can just flip this off with like any kind of like power tool. Whippersnapper. Yeah, Mr. V Rose is a young whippersnapper. What do you think the blue marks are? I think that's just part of it being brown. Honestly, Trina Cirque, if you're picking up blue marks, but see by his right above his lip here, it looks like it's lamination is like peeling right there as well. So I think that's what makes me think it's a lamination. If that thing wasn't happening with his like his little lip like curl right here, I wouldn't necessarily think anything. Well, I mean, I still would, but I would make it think more clearly. Like it's probably something that hit his head, but that thing on his face right here makes me feel like it's a lamination because it's happening on more than one place on the coin. So it's a bit of an enigma with me. I look through coins probably more than people realize I do. And I come up with things like this sometimes. Hi, Crazy Catwoman. Godouge. Great to see you. I've been thinking about you, and I know that you guys have been out of the house, and I'm keeping up with what's happening, Crazy Catwoman. So this is one that I'm thinking of either sending to Wexler or just putting up on auction. And honestly, like, it's going to be one of the two. I'm either going to send it to Wexler and ask him what he thinks, but more than likely, I'm going to put it up for auction. I'll show you the reverse. Well, it's here. I mean, those little blue flakes I think that you see, Trina, it's just corrosion. It's probably green, not blue, if I had to guess. It's corrosion, especially on that right wheat stock. No, I found this looking through coin rolls. And it was a special coin roll from Pa's Spare Time. It was a Ma and Pa penny box that if you don't know what Ma and Pa penny boxes were or rolls were with Pa's Spare Time, then it's definitely worth kind of going back in Pa's Spare Time, his channel. But I donated many times. I love Pa's Spare Time, and his grandson Hudson and Grammy and Pa's mom. Pa's mom, I'm definitely like, I'll come back to reality. Back to life, back to reality. Pa's Spare Time's mom is, in a bad way, not, Pa's Spare Time's mom is healing right now and needs some healing thoughts. And if you keep people in your mind, however you believe, in terms of sending out good vibes to them, please keep Pa and his mother in that Rolodex, if you will, in those like thoughts. But he had this connection. He has this connection with people, and it's one of his viewers, and I know the viewer and member, follower, however you want to consider us. And he said, hey, I know a person who's the bank cashier and teller, the bank teller, and there's this couple who want to help out with the coin shortage, and they're just rolling up buckets of stuff that they had. And they had buckets of things from California. I live in California too. I don't know who these people are. I got these from Arkansas via Pause Spare Time. But I'm happy to tell the story because that's how I got to know Pa and his grandson Hudson and their beautiful family, and no, nobody passed away with Pa. No, his mom is in a bad way. His mom is she fell and has some broken bones and has a long recovery. Crazy cat woman, I guess, is the best way to describe it. But I always just had this like really great vibe and affinity with Pause Spare Time and with Hud Bud, and they actually invited me to stay with them. I could have stayed like rent free for 3 days, 3 nights or whatever, and I could have stayed with them during the Grove, Oklahoma show, but I just wasn't able to get a flight that was cheap enough, and it was last minute, and I thought I was going to go, and then I didn't think I was going to go, and then I really wanted to go, and then it was too late, so it was like, all right, well, I'll go next year or something. And it's not going to be in Grove, Oklahoma. It's going to be somewhere else, but keep an eye on Coin Crew. Coin Crew will definitely let you know where it will be. They might know already. I don't know. People in the chat might know already. I don't know very much. And then I got some. Speaking of, and I want to point out and shout out Coin Q&A, Paula and Shannon Smith, because they helped me, and I asked them for help, and they both responded. And I also want to thank Joe Durbin, because I asked 3 people for help, and they all responded to me, and they were Paula Bloom, Shannon Smith, both from Coin Q&A, and Joe Durbin. And it wasn't a test, and it was just I had this coin, and I hadn't seen one like this, and I don't know as much about coins as you do. And what do you think about these, or about this one specific coin? And I'm going to show you the coin right now. And I thought maybe I had a new double die, and I was like, and they have to tell people bad news every day, and I joked about this earlier. And this is one of those things, but I love all 3 of them. It's like Paula Bloom, Shannon Smith, and Joe Durbin. And they all said, unfortunately, it's not a DDO. But you'll look at it, and they said it looks cool, and I'll tell you what they said that it is, but all right, hold on. So it was on the Liberty. It wasn't just on the date. It was on the Liberty. So to me, that looks completely doubled, and that's me. To me, that looks doubled, but that's just me, and that doesn't mean that it's a double die obverse. And at this point, it's not. But trust me, I'm gonna keep it, and I'm gonna wait and see. It's definitely doubled, but what they said is, let me tell you exactly what they said because I don't want to misquote anyone. Well, it's a combination of split plate doubling and die deterioration. The 1992 is one of the more common dates, so that we see this on. I'm sending you a couple examples, but your coin is a very extreme example. Unfortunately, it's not a doubled die. And, you know, I get it. And they have to tell people that all the time. Like, so that's what it is, and I think, and that's like, I'll keep the coin. I'll just hold on to it. And Speedy, underlay, Mara, Speedy. Uh-oh. What's happening now? Good to see you, Speedy. I got 3 different opinions, and they were all basically the same. So that's probably what the coin is, and I just have to understand and learn from that. So thank you, Paula and Joe and Shannon. I definitely respect everything that Paula and Shannon and Joe said. And so that's exactly the way I'm going to treat the coin, and then leave it. But it looks cool. And sometimes she's got the looks that kill. Yeah, she got the looks that kill. Yeah, she got the looks that kill. Motley Crue. I had to sing some Motley Crue for Andy Resnick leaving. I saw you like 3 times today, Andy. Love you, my brother. New England Thrifter. What is a doubling? Hi, friend. I'll tell you because I'm learning as well. Good night, though, I want to say to Mr. Mr. Andy Resnick. And hi, unknown. I also have to say hello to the unknown. Okay, so doubling is where, like, I'll show you what it looks like, and unfortunately there's the coin world is a little bit fickle. and they're fickle in the way that they see things that are doubled. But what I'll show you is, see Liberty here, and see how there's a double Liberty. I mean, I don't think you have to be a coin person to see that on the left side of each letter, and there's like material from the coin that's like blobbing. But to the left side, definitely of the T and the Y and probably the R, that's what doubling is. And some of it is like, wow, I've hit the jackpot, and most of it is like, it ain't crap. Come down to earth, people. It's just the way it is. New England thrifter. It's the hard knocks of coin collecting. Yeah, there's no notches. There's no notches. The serifs aren't effed up, and there's no notches. If the serifs are effed up and there's notches, money. No serifs effed up and no notches effed up. Nah, you ain't getting the money. No money, no honey. No money, no honey. That makes me think of Beck. Rowboat, row me to the shore. She don't wanna be my friend no more. She dug a hole in the bottom of my soul, and she don't wanna be my friend no more. So pick me up, give me some alcohol in your truck, going nowhere. I'll be home with the gasoline, and you'll be straight. Far away. That's a little Beck. Shouts out to Glendale and to Echo Park for Becko Park. Just kidding. Glendale, Silver Lake, Los Angeles. What's happening? Alright. I'll stop weirding out. Was wondering if anyone's going to the coin show in Chicago in a couple weeks on Saturday. All right, if anyone's going to the coin show in Chicago, let Speedy 2586 underlay modest Speedy let him know. Let him know in the chat if you're going to Chicago's coin show in a couple weeks in Chicago. Sweet home Chicago. I am going to glaze a large pencil holder. Pick a color, please. Orange. Orange, please, Trina. Orange was the color that came to mind. Made me think of fall and like colors and foliage, things I don't get around here in Los Angeles that I think about. Orange, please. You know I was going to say orange. Orange is my jam. I don't know why. Orange was the color. I thought about it. I was really thoughtful about it. I'm sure you probably saw my gears like spinning. What's King gonna pick? Is he even gonna? Did he even process this question? Oh, because of orange? Well, this is orange too. I don't know. Orange was the color that really came to my mind. Like it was, like let me think. Let me block all colors out, and then orange was the one that came to my mind. I just have to report. I'm just here to, I'm not a cop. I'm here to serve and report, or not serve and report. I don't know what the hell. open a silver pour that James Butler gifted me, and it's stunning. Yes, you got it, Speedy. I know. There's so many people in the tribe who are amazing. I love that, Speedy. And Speedy, before you got here, one of the things that I didn't admit to people, but I said and I shared, I guess I shared with you all, was that sometimes I go on because I need a little uplifting, moment or moments, and to just feel good, and to, if I go live, I know that I'm gonna attract the tribe. The tribe is gonna come, and I love that. Trust me, I get it. Not just Speedy, but everybody. I truly get it, and that's what I meant by that poll that I did. And it's I talked to my parents about it, and I was like, it's strong, it's powerful. I get it. We want to support each other. We want to feel good. We all want to feel good. I think everybody does, but some people just have a messed up way of showing it. And I want to show a different way, or that I want to really embrace having fun. Sea Monkey Metals. I was about to. Ahoy! Can we give I'm gonna start it. Can we give Sea Monkey Metals some love in the chat? I have not seen you, and this is proof. Oops, hold on one second. That what I'm doing is the right thing, and seriously, and I don't mean it on this yeah, Can's on this another level, or this he's no, but what I'm choosing to do in terms of having a channel, and coming back to my channel, and staying with my channel. Staying with my channel and coming back to my channel is staying with all of you and coming back to all of you. And it bears repeating. Staying with my channel and coming back to my channel means staying with you and coming back to all of you. And man, when I see Sea Monkey Metals, I'm at work, family, Taco Bell, awesome. I'm just so glad that you are. I know a lot about you because you shared it with us, Sea Monkey Metals, and he hasn't been around in a bit, and trust me, I was where has he been, and do I need to email him? And trust me, this is. I'm not joking. 2 days ago, my hand to God, I'm really happy to see you, Sea Monkey Metals. And I don't mean to put you on the spot, but I can't hide the way I feel. Transports, motorways, and tram lines, starting and then stopping, taking off and landing the emptiest of feelings, disappointed people clinging on new bottles. When it comes, it's so disappointing, let down and hanging around, crushed like a bug in the ground, let down and hanging around. Shell smash, juices flowing, wings twitching, legs are going. Don't get sentimental, it always ends up dribble. One day I am gonna grow wings, a chemical reaction, hysterical and useless, hysterical and let down and hanging around, crushed like a bug in the ground, let down and hanging around. You know where you are with, you know where you are with. Floor collapses, floating then bouncing back. One day I'm gonna grow wings, chemical reaction, hysterical and useless, hysterical, let down and hanging around, crushed like a bug in the ground, let down and hanging around. Good night, Tony Z. Thanks for being the godmother of the tribe. Good to see you, Caney Creek Woodcarver. Hey, Caney Creek, I need some more stickers. Caney Creek Woodcarver is the one who made my stickers. Thank you, Caney Creek. But in front of everyone, I need to make a new order because they're gone. They're just about gone. I think I have like 5 left. So this is going to be 5.0 of the Caney Creek Woodcarver can stickers. If you're up to it, Caney Creek. If not, I can definitely go, elsewhere. But I want to keep it in the tribe, and you've been super, incredibly supportive to me as an OG Caney Creek Woodcarver. So thank you, my friend. Heather Chubby Hubby and Ms. Steph sells stuff by the seashore. Thank you for that. But this is what I wanted to show you. This is 2 years work, hand carved, no electric tools used in this, by Caney Creek Woodcarver. Thing is incredible. Thank you, Brother Joe. This thing is unbelievable. Yeah, and the mystery machine is behind me. This is from Lady Braven. I love you, Lady Braven, if you're watching. These are all things from people in the tribe. Everything behind me. Every single thing. Well, except, most every single thing. Most every single thing. 90% of what's behind me. 85%. Hey, look, it's a Durban puck. Durbans. Durbans, Durbans, Durbans. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year, Joe Durbin and Diane Durbin. Thank you, friends. Love ya. Yep. Don't ya know? This comes from Raimno. Evil Knievel. He knew Evil Knievel is one of my heroes growing up. How you doing? I'm Evil Knievel. What have you done? I broke like 385 bones or something. I'm not sure how many there are. He's broken most of them. The star is because of you, brother. You're a bright star, my friend. Nice puck. I have the gold variety. This is the gold one. This is gold too. Mean one? Gold. You look like gold to me. I'm not too blind to see. Yeah, you look like gold. That's a song by Ben Harper and the Innocent Criminals. Ben Harper. You need a shelf. I know. I fear one night you might have an avalanche. I'm going to. Stuff has fallen on me, Heather Chubby Hubby. Like, for real. I'm afraid sometimes when I go up. I'm not afraid. Be not afraid. I was excited when I won mine, dude. I know. I didn't win mine. I was actually gifted 2 of them. And I had to, like, I said to the second person, I was like, I already have one. I really want to, like, want you to give it to somebody else. And so they were like, yes, I'll give it to this other person. And I'm so glad they did, because I don't need to. I don't want to. Like, I don't have this, I don't know, everyone's different. Everyone's different. Wear a helmet, safety first, teamwork second. I know, I gotta watch out for myself first. Anyways, I want to thank people who have given stuff to me, and I can't thank everyone tonight, but I wish I could. Mrs. America Silver Patriot, thank you. She made that silver cooter turtle, crocheted it, number 10. I worry about you. You live in earthquake country. I live in, like, people getting shot country. I live in Los Angeles, Heather Chubby Hubby. I don't mean to make you nervous, but, like, there are many, many problems in my neighborhood. I try to stay on the positive tip. I know what you mean, but I live in Los Angeles. There's no real, like, way to describe it other than that. There are no places in Los Angeles that are safe. And if my parents, I know they're gonna watch this back and they'll be like, ah. I don't know if there's. I don't want to get on this, like, rant either, but, like, but I want there to be, I want people to feel safe. I want to feel safe. I want everyone to feel safe. But seems like, whichever. I'm gonna stop. There are forces against us that want us to feel safe because they make money off of things that are not safe. And both sides of these safety measures are not really safe. And I'm gonna go have a safety meeting. I love y'all. I really do. I care about you, and I don't know, like, what the answer is. I don't know what anything really is. I just know what my truth is and what I can, like, do to illustrate things that I see and hear and feel. And And what I see and I hear and I feel that I love a lot is jazz music and Duke Ellington. So take the A Train. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. All right, I picked up something quite a bit of time ago. It's a 2000 Denver Kennedy $50. It's a magic horn. Oh, I'll show it to you another time. I had it I had it ready to be opened and it's not ready to be opened. It defies me. But it's a magic coin and it's nothing like extraordinary. It's a Mexican coin on the other side. I do wish I could show you right now, but oh well. Actually, hold on. I might be able to get it. I know I was rattling it earlier, Mr. V. I can see where it's Oh well. Spud. I was rattling it around. I was rattling and hum. Rattle and hum. What's that, a YouTube album? YouTube album? YouTube. YouTube, rattle and hum. It's like 2 grams. I will wait to see this. All right, I'll grab a. All right, here we go. It's loud though. Like, it's too loud. I'll be able to get it off. I might be able to get it off. I sure thought I was going to be able to get into this earlier, but when I put the capsule on, the capsule like made it much snugger, much more snug. More snug, I think, is probably the best way to put it. More snug. I'm gonna try one more thing. Oh, there's the spot right there too. I know there's a cup and everything. The cup actually didn't work the first time. Actually the only time I got this open, it was not a cup. It was actually just me like messing with it. I knew I shouldn't have put it back in the this capsule. I'm gonna save the capsule for something else. I'm not gonna use the capsule for that anymore. All right, I'm gonna go grab something. Oh, it's the reverse. All right. I needed better light. Here we go. It's the reverse. Here's the obverse. Yeah. Gadouge. And they're not that rare. I mean, honestly, I think you can buy these in the shops, the gift shops in Vegas. So just to let y'all know, like, you know, I would put this up for $1 on my auction. I know that Shannon Smith got one of these, and he's my good friend. I was just mentioning from Coin Live Coin Q&A. Gadouge. Hey, fun crazy life. And they're more of a novelty now, unless there's like a gold. Some have like a gold coin in them, or you know, that's why it's important to like bust them open anytime you go to, if you're coin roll hunting, and that's where I found this and the one that I sold to Shannon, which was on one of my auctions. I found it, Trina. I found it just looking through half dollars, because it sounds so much differently. It has this like empty, hollow ping to it, and it sounds incredibly, incredibly different than any other. I'll put it up tomorrow if honestly if people want to, like, cause I know Jack and Caney Creek, I can't just sell it to one person, that's not fair, but I'll put it up tomorrow for $1, so you have my word. I'll put it up tomorrow at the end of the first half, and if the mods will remind me at the end of the first half, so it'll be lot 13, probably lot 13 or lot 12A, I'll do that as lot like 12A, because I don't need it, I don't want it, I've enjoyed it for a while, but I'll start it at $1, but they're not incredibly rare, especially the one that I have, I don't think. So I want to let you all know that, but I don't need it anymore either, and I've enjoyed it and ready to let it shuffle around. Hey, Kylie Hancock's. I know I've probably missed some people, so hi everybody. If I have missed you, please understand that I am trying to just vibe with everybody and can't keep up with the whole chat every time. So I love the new setup. I have to figure it out because I have to get something next to me that I can put that on that will still sound as good, but will give me because I'm gonna have to use the microscope, and that's right in the way of where I go to use my microscope. So we're all just figuring stuff out. Hey, my brother Can. I love you, brother. I love you too, Kylie. Alright, I want to go to an oldie but a goodie, and this is for all of our friends. Fall is here, hear the yell. Back to school, ring the bell. Brand new shoes, walking blues. From the fence, books and pens. I can tell that we are gonna be friends. I can tell that we are gonna be friends. Walk with me, Susie Lee, through the park and by a tree. We will rest upon the ground and then look at all the bugs we found, and safely walk to school without a sound. We'll safely walk to school without a sound. Here we are, no one else, walk to school all by ourselves. Blessed on our uniforms from chasing all the ants and worms. We clean up and now it's time to learn. We sit side by side in every class. The teacher thinks that I sound funny, but she loves the way you sing. Tonight I'll dream while I'm in bed, when silly thoughts run through my head about the bugs and alphabet. And when I wake tomorrow, I'll bet you and I will walk together again. I can tell that we are gonna be friends. Yes, I can tell that we are gonna be friends. Hey, pizza guy, what's up, Papa York? Hi, Brad V. Just chilling. How are y'all? Hi, furry plants and coins. What's happening? Good to see you, Tina. I'm doing good, pizza guy. I was just looking at my guitars earlier. My silver guitars, that is. And my pizza guy pour. Thank you, Papa York. Getting early here, but wanted to stop by and share the love. I love that, man. Thank you. We will share some love back with you. This song's for Papa York. I'm also from New York. I don't know if it has anything in common with you, but I'm happy that you came by to stop and spread love. I think that you're special. Papa York, you are special. Doesn't make you a creep. You're not a weirdo, nor is anyone in here. I'm so glad that you're in here. I wonder what the next lyric's gonna be. Just wait around and see. I might sing about fuzzy plants and coins and things, or my little cousin who lives in Florida, but he's New York to the bone. He's pretty freaking special. I think he might live alone. Ladies, I won't tell you who he is, but he's in the chat. How about that? Where else you gonna find people like this? I think Can Collectibles turned into a dating service. Oh, I'm just trying to spread some love. Maybe it's gonna turn into a dating service, whatever the nothing. Alright, I'm done. Sometimes the guitar just like makes me sing things that I don't necessarily. Sometimes the guitar, like, there's a guitar next to me. Cheers, everybody. Mr. V Rose, you got to get together with Crazy Catwoman. Kindred spirits. See, this is what I'm talking about. I just fell into that trap. Maybe it's not a trap. Like, he's cats and how about that? I have a few in the bag. Alright. Let's think of a new song that I can parody. No, I'll play something like that. Yes. Papa York is saying, let's all have a safety meeting. I'm going to do a safety meeting in just a 1 minute. I'm already taken by 28 cats, says Mr. Views. Can Collectibles auctions and dating service. Alright, let's think of something. Some of you might know this song. Some of you might not. Let's see what I can. Let's see how bad I can butcher this song. Badly, I can butcher this song. Badly by Brad Lee. There's a steel train coming through. I would take it if I could. I would not lie to you, 'cause Sunday morning soon will come and things will be much easier to say. On the microphone like a boss DJ, I will walk up upon the sea like it was dry land. Boss DJ, he ain't nothing but a man. No trouble, no fuss, I know why. It's so nice. Wanna hear the same song twice. It's so nice. Wanna hear the same song twice. Rivers spreading over my tongue. It's just stones and sticks. On this microphone's where I go to get my kicks. I'm loving in control, 'cause it will if you let it. I'm funky, not a junkie, but I know where to get it. No trouble, no fuss, I know why. It's so nice. Wanna hear the same song twice. It's so nice. Wanna hear the same song twice. Ooh, girl. It goes to different places. That's all for now. Ooh. Sounded like Marge Simpson. My guitar was like squeaking down my Italian leather sofa. Hey, if anyone can reference what I was just... I'll give somebody a 40% silver $50. My Italian leather sofa. The name of the band. The first person that put the name of the band that sang that Italian leather sofa song that I was referencing in the chat. 40% silver $50. Italian leather sofa. Good luck. Contact me via CanCan dating service. You never know. Furry plants and coins. She's got it. Not Iggy Pop, a good guess. Papa York. Or Papa York. Not that. Nope. Furry plants and coins gets it. It's cake. Furry plants and coins. I'm going to show you which one I'm going to give you. 1 second. A 68 Denver. 68 Denver. God douche. Congrats, Ms. Furry Plants and Coins. I'm gonna put good douche. 8822. Congrats, Tina. 882022 can channel Gadouge 1968 Denver. Love you, Tina. Furry plants and coins. Tina OG. She knows who that is. Tina has been with me from the very beginning. Thank you, Furry Plants and Coins, Tina OG. Yummy cake! Yep. The Italian Leather Sofa song, Furry got it. God, douche. Congrats, Tina. You know that will be coming to you shortly. Thank you for being a friend. Rock Burgundy, we got Rocky Mountain Bear. Hi, diddy ho, everybody. I got my hands full. My hands? I thought I had paws, but then they turned into hands. Hands across the forest for our brother, Rocky Mountain Bear. Hands across the forest for our bear. I'm gonna sing like a protest song right now. I'm gonna write a protest song. Hands across America for our brother bear. Hands across the forest. Hands across the forest for our brother bear. Hands across the forest, brother bear. Hands across the forest for our brother bear, brethren. I just wanted to sing Brethren in a song, but also shouts out to Rocky Mountain Bear. He's our brethren. Knack, knack, yo, yo, yo. Bear, bear, strong. Bear, bear, strong. Bear, bear. Bear, bear, strong bear. When I was in the forest, I couldn't find a bear. Then I thought to myself, how does a bear think? Then I encountered this dude called Rocky Mountain Bear. I came right up to him and I said, what are you doing here? Okay, Can. See, I'll be back to busy more live streams, but I'm out for tonight this morning. Good night, all. Papa York, thank you for hanging out. Papa York, cause Papa York, he's Papa York. He's heading out tonight, but hopefully he'll be back. It'd be great to see you again, Papa York. Little known fact, I'm from New York. Rhymes with York. I guess it's still the same word, but it rhymes with York, 'cause it's in a different context. Good night, Papa York. There's a lot to suss out right there. Oh well. I feel good knowing that I have a new friend, and we have a new friend in Papa York, and come back anytime, man. Hopefully tomorrow night I have an auction at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern. It'll be great to see you. I've seen you around the chats lately, and I gotta say, I enjoyed hanging out with you tonight. I have. I hope I don't ever... I can't control how I put anyone on or off. So, I guess I'll just, be myself and everyone else is taken. That's a quote by Oscar Wilde. He was a playwright. Everyone else is taken. Well, I'm reversing it. Be yourself. Everyone else is taken. That's the way he said it. I can't tell you what I want. 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 Submission. Down, bring me down. Submission. I can't tell you what I want. I can't tell you what I want. That's a song by Public Image Limited. Sometimes I like punk rock and sometimes I like... Alright, Caney Creek. Good night, Heather's Chubby Hubby. Be well. I'll see you in a few hours. I love you, Heather's Chubby Hubby. Thank you for being a friend. Much love to you and Heather. Alright, let me think of this, how that song goes. I think I remember it. I'd rather be in some dark holler. The sun ever shines. Be in some big city. In a small room with a girl on my mind. Blow that whistle freight train. Take me far down that track. Going away, leaving today. I'm going, but I ain't coming back. That's my tomorrow night song. Actually, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, I probably shouldn't like sing the whole song tonight because I kind of have like this superstition. I'm not sure if that's what it is. Caney Creek. Because when I was wearing this shirt and somebody said, I like that, shirt. And I was like, oh, maybe I'll play. No. And I was going to play the Folsom Prison Blues. And then I was like, no, because I'm going to play that tomorrow night. And then I just kind of have this thing where I don't want to play the same songs, like the same 2 nights in a row. So maybe I'll have to mix it up and play a different Train song at halftime. It's probably a good thing that you did that. Everyone's got their stuff. But I try to kind of I don't want to like ever feel in a rut and so sometimes like especially the other night when I mixed it up and I didn't play the Johnny Cash song like going into it, the Folsom Prison Blues. I didn't like that I had to, or that you know, I didn't have to do anything, but I was compelled to. I didn't like that I was compelled to mix it up, but I felt like it was just right because of what, I feel for my moderators and Spud and Dave, Mary's husband, and Rhonda. Good night, Ms. Furry Plants and Coins. Good night, Tina. Good night, Tina. I hope that you sleep well. safety dance. With the safety dance. Ah. The one thing that I wanted to show off actually was the feather gadouge. This is from Jack Gallman, and he is the brother and protector of our tribe. Handmade, as you can see. Thank you, Jack. You don't know what it means necessarily. I hope you do, but I don't have a great place to show it off right now. So that's kind of the place that it has to go right now. But I'm waiting on one or two things from special someone, and I'm not in a hurry for them. But once that thing or those things come, everything will kind of have more permanence. I'll put it that way. The set on Can Collectibles will have more permanence, and we'll see. I'm excited about getting what I have worked on with a certain special someone. I've had a collaboration going on with somebody for a long time, and it's probably going to surprise a bunch of people. But I've had a collaboration going on with somebody for longer than a lot of the tribe have known this person. I'll just put it that way. Robert Worley, I just made a trade for a large chunk of mastodon tusk from a new community member. Sweet, Robert Worley. Those are like prehistoric elephants. I love mastodons. That's awesome. There are so many people that we can all, like, it's like we're like a database. We really are. We're like one huge card catalog, if you will. I think on that, like, tip a lot of times, because like Robert, before you came in here, like we were talking to and about like different channels that have like collectibles and historic things, not just coins, and how our worlds collide. And I think that's awesome. Like, we have so many cool people at our like fingertips, and you never want to take that lightly, because at our fingertips is like a gift that we can spread knowledge and information so quickly. And I'm not a huge information like age person, but I just got a new microphone that was sent to me, because I don't think enough to buy a new microphone, excuse me, because I don't think enough to buy a new microphone for myself, because I don't think about microphones. I'm just not one that thinks about microphones very often. Even though I'm doing stuff on YouTube, I don't think about microphones. I have a video about my collection. Right on. You see my dino fossils. Nice. have an auction tomorrow night. Have all the stuff right next to me. I think it's going to be a good auction. I don't know necessarily all the time what everyone's thinking or what they want, but I don't know anytime what anyone's thinking, or I try to guess what they want, but I guess tomorrow I'm going to find out what you really, really want. Tina, she has won the furry. I don't remember what this one was about. I think it was a song lyric. Good job, Tina. I'm going to cut it down because I do have an auction coming up in the morning. And what is the morning? Let's see what time it is here. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning. It's not terrible. Let's see what... God douche. I do think I'm going to cut it for the night though, because I want to wake up and I want to get like new flowers. If you've seen my channel, you know that a lot of times I'll bring the flowers out and I don't have any flowers, so I want to wake up refreshed. I want to wake up in like 6 hours and kind of do my morning thing before my auction, because my auction is tomorrow. If one of the mods want to please put the preview, I would love that. And I don't really chase numbers, as I say, but the people who are here and the people who really like care to come tomorrow, I would like them to know that it's available. So if one of the mods would do that, I would love that. And I'll end with the Goodnight song on the Can Collectibles channel, and it's from Bob Marley. He's a very special man to me and to the channel, and it's called Three Little Birds. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. We'll rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. Three little birds perched on our doorstep, singing sweet songs, melodies pure and true. Singing, this is our message to you. We're singing, don't worry, la da 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 da, about a thing, la da 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 da, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright, la da da da. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. Three little birds perched on our doorstep, singing sweet songs, a melody's pure and true. You know they're singing, this is our message to you. They're singing, don't worry about a thing, don't you worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Don't you worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Because every little thing is gonna be alright. Da, 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 da. All right, everyone. There's times where we kind of really understand that we vibe with each other, and I think this is one of those nights, because one of those nights. I don't like say it lightly, but there are times where I come on because I need to get like something out of it, and I needed tonight to just decompress with what had happened earlier, and really just get a charge from the tribe. And so thank you for charging me, tribe. Thank you for being just incredible with each other in the chat. I know that that's like one of the things that you like best about the channel, and you've spoken, and that's the camaraderie and the beauty that you share with each other in the chat and with me. And until tomorrow night, until tonight, later tonight, I guess I'll see you at the auction. But thank you, good night, and count your blessings and not your problems. The tribe is strong.